right, welcome back everybody to another stream of The Alters. I'm hoping we're going to have a greater success today than we did yesterday. I feel like I had to restart a little bit yesterday and try again, and I'm starting to feel like, okay, we might be able to beat it today. That's the hope. It's the hope and the dream. Now, I do think I want to reload my day. So I feel like I spent a lot of time trying to get a connector for the minerals, and I feel like I just kind of borked it a little bit. So I'm going to start fresh and see where we go. But first things first is we're going to check on production.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Actually, we need to work on pylons. I'm going to do one soup battery. I'm going to do a pylon component. And then we'll do a rad filter. And the greenhouse. So, looks like we're doing well on metals. We're doing okay in organics, so I think enriched metals is going to be Yam Miner. He's going to do kitchen duty, Yam Guard. And then where are we in research? Base expansion. I think I'm going to put him on the workshop. Okay, where is he? Okay, so he's down.
Did you want to talk? Yes. We're close to this planet's... Well, let's hope. Noted. Sure.
And we're gonna do extra work hours. See if we could pull more metals and enriched goods. So where we need to go is here. Oh, that's right, it wasn't connected. Just super annoying. That's okay, we gonna fix it, baby. I wonder, can I go around? I think I can go around. Gonna see if we can get lucky. Ooh, I'll grab this while we're here. there it is. I think the last one's over here. Here we go. Nice. Nope.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
He's gonna go to the greenhouse. Go. Set up our mining post. Okay, I think that one's glitched. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I want him to focus on the pylon. Oh, shoot. Well, we're not dead yet. So I hope everyone's having a great day so far, wherever you may be. I know a lot of people say it's Happy Hump Day. You know, I think I'll be fine to move this one just a little bit. I think it'll still connect on the other side. You know, just for giggles. Oh, I thought I had a travel pylon. I think we'll be alright. Do I have a little bit more movement with this one? Nah, I'll be okay. Ooh. Ooh. Run away.
stuff landed here. Looks like someone has already depleted this deposit. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Ah, so close. Where's the other one? Well, at least we spawned back in the base, so that's the one good thing. I'm gonna put the miner on that because he needs a break. And I'm gonna go to the minerals outpost.
Should I do this now?
I don't really think I'm gonna need drill cartridges, so I'm just gonna leave them. We'll do some repair kits.
I'm wrapping things up. Should I go there next? I'm wrapping things up. Should I go there next?
I think we can push it and find the miner.
Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
I want to do efficient food, but I'm like, eh.
looks promising.
I hope we find him alive.
The light. Almost there. Is that a shelter?
Nice.
There you are.
So we watched this the other day. I'm gonna skip it.
I thought I'd never see you again. You got... You're right. Is there anything do you... That's...
So we need 60 of those. So we're close. Oh wait, there's a case over here. I almost forgot.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
I'm gonna try and see if we could get back to the base, but I'm not having a lot of faith we'll make it in time. We might if we go this way. Might. Ooh. Dodging and diving. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, how do we get over there? Ah, here we go. Tree bridge. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up passing out. Well, before we pass out, let's at least assign somebody. It's looking close. It's looking real close. Nope. That's alright. Well, at least we get transported back. So, we're not dead. That's a good thing.
I found the technician. He's alive. Hey. Oh.
So the next thing we're gonna do...
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Yeah, we should do base maintenance. So we got some more space. That's what matters. Feeling pretty good about that. Then I'm gonna go here, do a quick mine. I think he can make it in time. And then we're gonna fast travel to the base. We're gonna go install the light. Oh, crackers. Oh, god dang it.
All right, beacon placed. Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say, fuck the ship. Let's all stay on this planet together. We're not doing so bad, are we? Why do we even want to go back to that old life form? Or is that what I'd want him to say? It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Well, if the quantum junk put its money on a simple builder, it must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together. Wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this. It really could be simple. What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
And then I know there's a case we could pick up somewhere. I don't think it's here. I think it's over here. Boom. Where's the other one? There it is.
Yes. I was missing that.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next? I'm done here. Should I do this now? I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Please don't be. Oh, he's still alive, thank God. We didn't miss him this time.
Are you still in need of supplies? What? Well, I thought sharing is caring, you know? Oh, man, you just don't give up, do you? Well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah. I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look, I've been thinking about everything you said about Maxwell, and you have every right to be afraid of going back. But staying here is suicide. And if you came back, well, maybe we'd have a chance to think of something to keep you safe. Think of what? Sacrificing someone again? Like you did with Tabula Rasa? No, Jan. There's one thing Pops taught me, and that's that people don't change so easily. Oh. Heavy blow. It's just a fact of life. Listen, man. I'm not going back. Nothing can change my decision. I'm staying here. I just need to finish building the shelter. Only a few more things and maybe I'll even be able to call it home. Man, I'm telling you, it's madness. Yeah, story of my life. Like I said, no going back. Yeah. But if you're serious about this caring shit, I admit there's one more thing you could do to help. Shoot. See those pylons over there? Took quite an effort to put them up. I got a list of resources that could really speed up preparations. If you happen to have any of these to spare, maybe you could just connect your infrastructure to these pylons and, well, send the goods over. It'd make things a lot easier. That big yellow son of a bitch is really making me sweat. Just saying.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, whatever. It'll have to be another day. Because unfortunately, he wants to be on his own. He doesn't want to come back. Well, that's on him. Actually, you know what? It was the bridge we went across last time. All right. Yeah, is that something to pick up? No.
Man, once we're out of here, I'm gonna hit the casino and not leave without... So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
Maxwell thinks they might kill you. You're just too much of a liability to the corporation. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is, the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon. Just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me.
And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's, very strange.
Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either.
Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation.
Right. One problem at a time, huh?
Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources. We'll probably need them if we're to overcome yet another obstacle.
The beacon's got to be priority number 1.
Lucas, good to hear you.
Jan.
And he wants us to build another Rapidium arc.
Tell me something, Len. If you...
Well, the...
So,
What? Look,
Lucas,
it's a...
what if they're... What if...
What?
You...
Mac, maybe? And I thought...
I put the social room up top.
Hey, man. I can see you've been tense lately. Who? Me? Nah. I'm cool. Come on. Let me help. How do you usually deal with, anxiety? Anxiety? I'm not a wimp. I don't do anxiety. Well, I never call you a wimp, seeing how much work you get done in a day. Thanks. I'm doing my best. Hey,
I'm glad he feels good about that.
Want me to go there, Chief?
So I think our biggest one is going to be the Rapidium outpost. And I think we're going to do the enriched metals outpost. We're looking good for cooked meals. The greenhouse, how are we doing on production for the greenhouse? And the kitchen. We'll just put some mush out there, why not? I am going to go to the bathroom real quick, but I will be right back. All right, so I am back. So I apologize for leaving. Had to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go and mine minerals. Because I think we're gonna need that pretty big time.
Should I do this now? Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
And time to pull those guys back too. He's in the kitchen. Wait, I think I went too far. Now he's in the dormitory.
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier?
I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement.
So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from?
You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere.
Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed?
It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes.
Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin.
Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more.
But how? We can't fly.
Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
Alright, cool. So that's what we're gonna do next. Oh, hey, Mary. Thank you for your offer, but unfortunately I do have to decline. Alright, so we're gonna do this one because it's gonna be pretty easy. Oh, there it is.
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly.
Okay, so that one's done. I think I'll go to the minerals outpost. Nope, it's the other way.
Wow. This location looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there.
And the next place, probably best if we go this way, maybe? Oh, nope, run back. No. I think we want to go this way.
sort of trunk-like structure growing up. Yes, I think I know how we can use that information.
I only got a little bit of juice left. We're not gonna make
I
it.
think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's far down. Okay.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium.
Oh. That's... bold.
Bold. Dangerous. And necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. and I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankoff's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
All right, so now we got our work cut out for us.
Any progress with finding the target?
I think I'm going to do repair kits because we're going to go into a storm. And I think before going to bed for the day, we're going to do base maintenance. Actually, I'm going to put him in the Rapidium outpost. We're still looking good on food. So I'm going to put Jan Guard on base maintenance. I think we're gonna make it. I feel really confident. I don't think I can do anything yet until the scientist finishes what he's doing. So I'm gonna go to the minerals outpost and see if I can get 60. So I think we need the contemplation room, or else the miner's gonna go cray cray.
Should I do this now?
Ooh, scary, scary.
Working on our demands.
What are the other tasks? Contemplation room. Okay, everybody's gotta go onto base maintenance.
Would you like me to address that?
Man, get out of here. I'm gonna hit the casino, not leave.
Ooh.
Work.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
So how can I talk to him? You know, I'm gonna say go to the kitchen.
Listen, man, people. Okay. How was your time alone? Any thoughts? Yeah. Oh. Because I'm worried. What audio? Oh. Seriously?
Any option you choose makes him angry. But he is gonna go right back to the contemplation pod.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Okay, so we did build this, so do I just need to, like, install it?
Did you manage to listen? Sounds like you and your...
Everything makes him mad. I'm gonna mine more rupidium.
Shouldn't we have a big supply of rat filters? I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Kind of want him to go to... Actually gonna put him in refinery.
And? Did you find out if Ahab managed to catch his whale? He sure fucking tried. But he failed, drowned, and took his whole crew down with him. The monster got the best of him. Sounds like a sad ending. I don't know. Got me thinking. I'm not sure how those writers do it, but when you get to the end, it almost feels like you always knew it was gonna be that way. Huh? Like it was obvious all along they wouldn't get him. Man. I just hope it's not gonna be like that with us in Rapidium. We're gonna be okay. You know why? Because I care for my crew more than the captain in your book. I'm determined to succeed, but I'm not obsessed. Huh. So, is that what you think makes the difference? Caring about others? Want to really know what I think? I think you become obsessed with something if you're a poor loser. Yeah. And now that I think of it, maybe that Ahab guy wasn't thinking clearly. 'Cause he just couldn't get over what crippled him. Messed him up as a man. Like the last thing he'd ever admit to was being a loser. Look where that got him. Yeah. Well, it didn't do me no harm, that distraction. Funny thing. That whole story made me realize something that never occurred to me before. Yeah? What's that? That it's, no shame to be weak. Okay. Now, I think it's time I got back to work. But I won't be obsessing about it anymore if that's okay with you. Wouldn't want to end up like Ahab.
Nice.
Hey, there's something I gotta tell you.
You wanted to talk about something?
Yeah, thanks for checking up on me. I know you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, so, why didn't you cut to the chase already?
Sure, yeah, it's not that easy to say. I'm not used to doing so much thinking as I've been doing lately.
You really needed to sort some things out for yourself.
You helped me a heap with that. All I wanted to do was punish myself with all that extra work. I've wasted so much time. Not doing a single damn thing for myself. And now, who knows what's gonna happen to me? What if this is it? This is all the time I had.
I see. You're afraid you're gonna die.
Yeah. No use pretending. I'm scared as shit. But I can take it. I don't need you to cry over me.
So, what's your request?
Well, remember our art teacher at school and how he taught us to carve in wood?
I guess I might.
Not really? Well, I do. We were really good at doing it. The best in class. But what matters more, we loved doing it. I loved doing it. Just for myself. After I lost my hand, I started remembering it. Obsessing over it, even. Of all the things I wouldn't be able to do, that one stuck in my head like a fucking nail.
You were simply angry at what life did to you.
I was miserable as sin. And then when you gave me that new arm up here, you'd think going back to something that made me happy would be obvious, right? Wrong. I wasn't interested in enjoying myself. Well, now I want to change that.
You want to do something just for yourself. I get that.
In a way, yeah. But there's something else. It's way more important.
Oh. A secret project?
I really don't want to talk about it right now, okay?
And where the hell are you gonna get wood?
Well, you seen those tree-like structures in this region? They ain't made of wood, but they sure behave very much like it. I already did a test or two. They're harder, tougher, but so am I, right?
You want to carve that?
If you happen to run into some loose pieces of that rock, yeah, I could give it a try. Of course, I'm gonna need a set of chisels, too.
Okay. I'll keep your request in mind and see what I can do.
Thanks, man.
But you're gonna have to tell me what that secret project's about.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's going right back in that pod. Okay, he's mad. Everybody's really mad.
see that you're angry. Then better stay away. You don't want to be near me when I'm in a mood. I'll take that risk. Come on, tell me, what usually helps you calm down? You really want to know? Okay. I have a shooting range nearby. So, you must be a pretty good shot, huh? Let me just say, I know I'd be able to defend myself, one way or another. Working on our demands? What do you need convincing?
So the thing is, I did build the materializer module. And that's a weird thing. Like, okay. So I'm hoping if I just show up to it, it'll work. So where are we supposed to put this thing? I am confusion. Like, where is it supposed to go? Because I mean, I have it. What's up, Big Sid? So my cat came to see me. He's like, what's going on, lady? He's a funny guy. Hi, buddy. Got yuckies in your eye.
Working on...
I almost feel like I'm gonna have to reload a couple days. Almost feeling like maybe I want Act 80. Yeah, we're gonna go to Act 80. Well, not Act 80, but Day 80. I feel like I did something wrong. I'm just not sure what. I keep having eye yuckies. My cat's got all this eye stuff, his eye crusties. I don't need a mining post. Research lab is going to be Yon scientist. Contemplation room is going to be Yon guard.
Any... How was your time? Because... What up? Serious?
Okay, so we're gonna go do this anomaly. And then I'm gonna assign him to that. They're all still stuck in there. I'm gonna reload. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. So we were on day 80. Yes. Okay.
I hate not knowing what...
We'll talk to him super quick. How was your
How was
time
your
alone? Blah, 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 blah.
Because I'm the boss.
It doesn't matter.
Serious?
Okay. So he's gonna do his thing. And then here. Where the heck did I put it? It's a refinery. Workshop. This is where we need to be. Woo. I think we'll make it back in time. Close one though, but we'll make it.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Working on our demands?
You managed to listen. Sounds like
And back to the contemplation room he goes.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
I think what I want to focus on, so I want to get the qubit chip. I think that's going to be really important, but we need to do rad filters. We're going to take crunch off because I don't want to stress the guys out.
I'm done here. Should I do this now? Hey, shouldn't we have a big supply of rat filters?
Excuse me. And I'm going to go to here.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
How do I convert the planetary sample? I might make him just do base expansion. Maybe that's what we need. And he's working on a rad filter. I'll have him do like 2.
Should I do this now? Listen, man, people. Okay?
And? Did you find out if Ahab managed to catch his whale?
He sure fucking tried. But he failed, drowned, and took his whole crew down with him. The monster got the best of him.
Good. I was rooting for the whale.
Yeah.
We're gonna be okay. You know why? Because I care for my crew more than the captain in your book. I'm determined to succeed, but I'm not obsessed.
Huh. So, is that what you think makes the difference? Caring about others?
Want to really know what I think? I think you become obsessed with something if you're a poor loser.
Yeah. Now that I think of it, maybe that Ahab guy wasn't thinking clearly. 'Cause he just couldn't get over what crippled him. Messed him up as a man. Like the last thing he'd ever admit to was being a loser.
Look where that got him.
Yeah. Well, it didn't do me no harm, that distraction. Funny thing, that whole story made me realize something that never occurred to me before.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak.
Okay.
Now, I think it's time I got back to work. But
I won't be obsessing about it anymore if that's okay with you.
There's something I gotta do.
You wanted to... Yeah. You really... I see. So... you were you want to do something? Oh. And where... you want to... okay. But...
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
So, it's kinda like in the mine, right? Jan's gonna plant some explosives and blow the barrier away.
It's not that simple. I won't go into details, but destroying the prism entanglement requires...
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen you this insecure. And we've been through a lot.
This really is no time for malicious remarks, Jan. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it could be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
Good point. The team's not ready for this kind of challenge.
Then make sure it is, because we'll need to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There'll be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. You don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need? And the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there?
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put everybody onto mining. Everybody's gonna mine stuff. Actually, I'm gonna put him in here. Minerals outpost will be Yon Guard.
hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind their back.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Man, looks like we got the better of this planet.
I can see that you're... You're...
Seriously, what was he thinking, leaving the base like that?
Actually, no, I'm going to do the chisel first. And then we'll do 2 rad filters. I think there's a rock that he wanted over here. I think it was this way. I know it was around here somewhere, because I remembered seeing it. Okay, so it's not there, so it's definitely got to be this way. Aha! See? Found it.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him.
You got your carving materials and chisels set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly? Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself. Whoa, with a chisel?
Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor?
Story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going? Trust me, you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Thanks, but no. That quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well only up to me.
Okay. Just go easy with the remaking yourself thing. You've got your flaws, but deep down, you're a fighter. And that's what makes you special.
Oh, man. You want to make me cry or what? See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me.
Fair point. Let's go.
I'm glad he's happy. Makes me happy that he's happy. All right, so I am gonna have to call it here. And if you liked hanging out and just kind of vibing with me, please feel free to like, follow, or subscribe. I do stream on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, so you can get notifications when I go live in the future. And yeah, I think tomorrow will be the day that we'll get to the end of The Alters, and we'll see what happens. So with that being said, I hope you all stay safe and stay geeky as